Hello, Scrapkers. This is Megan, and I am back today with a new layout, and this one is a special layout. So I am participating in a hop with, I think it's 10 other ladies, might be 11, including Miranda, but Miranda Weber, a dear friend here on YouTube, is putting out a sketch book for you guys to purchase on her website. And she thought it would be really fun to ask a bunch of us YouTubers to do a hop with her today to kind of introduce the sketches and show you guys how awesome her sketches are so that you will just want to run on over and buy her volume 1 sketchbook. So she will have a little bit more information over on her channel. I'm sure she'll talk to you a little bit more about the sketchbook and everything, and I will have some details down in the description below. But this is the sketch that I am using today. Her sketchbook is going to be called Let's Get Sketchy, and it releases on July 10th, which should be today that I am posting this, but you know, sometimes life happens. So I am making this layout 2 weeks early because I'm like, I'm not going to miss this deadline. I've been so bad with deadlines lately. So I'm super excited to be using this sketch that Miranda made. So I will have a link to her video down below with the other ladies that are in the hop today. Thank you so much for coming by, and I hope that you will enjoy this layout. Okay, scrapbookers, let's go ahead and start pulling everything out. I am using my scrapbooking store kit for the month of July for this layout, and I'm showing you a bunch of cut files that I decided to pull out of my stash, and then also that the wood veneer is from my dear friend Shadney, and then we are using this Echo Park kit, or Echo Park collection, sorry. And the collection is called Welcome Home, and it is a 2022 collection. So it is new, or no, sorry. It is, oh wait, maybe it's not new. I thought it was new. It says copyright 2017 on here. I thought it just came out this year, so maybe it didn't, but it's called Welcome Home. Okay, so the sketch that I'm using called for a square, and it only called for 2 photos. So because of that, I am extending my square into a rectangle, and I really wanted to use all of these photos on this layout. And so at first I kind of thought, well, maybe I'll go down to 2 photos, but then I was like, no, you know what? I'm just going to stick with all 5 of these photos, and it worked out really, really well. I am going to cut this cut file in half, and at first I was thinking I was going to put it along the edge here, but that just doesn't look right, especially with that floral pattern paper. I didn't like the way that looked, but I really liked the black pattern paper with the yellow and red popping off of it, and so I did want to make sure that that was one of the papers that I used on this layout. And I really like how the red kind of separates the green pattern paper rectangle from the floral. So now I am going to start gluing down the photos. I did want to remember the date of these, so that's what I was just writing right there. And these are just photos of my kids helping in our front yard, just pulling weeds. I used to have them help me pull weeds. I don't really have them do that much anymore, and especially this year because of all my health issues, we haven't really been keeping up with our yard, which is really bad. It does not look good, and I kind of am like frustrated that we haven't really had time or anything to work in the yard. I had huge plans this year for my yard, but yeah, nothing's happened. Okay, I absolutely loved this background piece of paper, the wood grain. It's a white wood grain. And so I decided to gut the inside of it so I can use it on another layout. And then now I'm going to bring in this cut file. I believe this cut file is from Cut to You. It's a couple years old. I will try to remember to leave the link down below though to her website, and that is my friend Gwen. She is awesome at creating cut files. So now I am going to start gluing down the embellishments. I really like how this is going, and this sketch was so much fun to use. So like I said in the intro, make sure you hop along and check out all the other ladies' videos using Miranda'S sketches, and also make sure that you hop on over to Miranda'S channel and hear all about her new sketchbook and when everything is happening. So I am just using a glue pen to glue down the cut files here. So that's going to take just a little bit of time. Okay, now I'm going to start gluing down the rest of the embellishments. And I think that's pretty much it for this layout. I really loved this kit. This month's kit. If you are interested in getting the scrapbooking store kit on a monthly basis, I do have a link down below in my description. Make sure you use that, and that just gives me a little bit of credit for you signing up because I told you to. So everybody go do it right now. I'm just kidding. Okay, now I'm pulling in this sunshine wood veneer, and like I said, that's from my friend Shadney. She has an Etsy shop, and she is awesome. I absolutely love her Etsy shop. If I was a millionaire, I would spend all my money there probably, because everything she designs is awesome. Okay, so now I'm trying to figure out, okay, what do I want to do for my title? Do I want to add more embellishing around these photos? And I do add this little leaf plant thing. And then I'm going to glue down the word sunshine. And then I think I'm going to pull out some, I think I use Paige Evans' little small alphas for the title. So what I'm thinking is the kids are working outside, and I wanted to incorporate the word sunshine into the title. So my title is going to be Workin' in the Sunshine. And at first I was thinking maybe I would do different sizes of alphas and kind of put them around the layout, but that's not what I end up doing. So as you can see here, I am just kind of moving the word around. So I thought about putting workin' up here at the top, and then in the, I was thinking I was going to put it kind of coming down the whole layout, put the word in above the butterfly there, and then the above the word sunshine. But because of how small the alpha is, it just didn't work out well having it spread throughout the whole layout. If I had chosen a different size, like a bigger size alpha, it probably would have looked fine. But because of the alpha being so small, I am eventually going to move the whole title down to where the word sunshine is located, and then that totally makes everything just flow so much better. So this is the end of my layout. I am going to fuss around with the title for a little bit here. You will be able to see the finished product at the end, and I hope that you really enjoyed this layout. Make sure you run on over to Miranda'S shop to pick up her new sketch volume 1. Thank you so much for watching today, and make sure to check out all the ladies below. Have a great scrappy day. Bye.